The connection went cold. Someone is afraid to reach out. They're afraid you're going to reject them. And you're out of reach and they don't know why. If this is for you, someone came into your mind. You know who it's about. Connected to you. Trying to reach out. They thought you had a deeper connection. They feel stupid. They want to know what they did. They want to get some kind of closure, but that doesn't mean you owe them any closure. You don't owe them anything. But the connection went cold. Why did it go cold? I'm getting that they told secrets. That you realized you couldn't trust this person. Red flags everywhere. But they don't know that for sure. Like, they're confused. They're wondering if that's what it is. It's so bad, honestly, that I wouldn't blame you if you didn't even want to have one conversation with them. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but it's just someone who gives away secrets, talks too much. I regret what I said. And you may have tested them, or you may have not realized for a long time they were the leak. Like, I'm just getting there's some kind of leak. Because certain things have to be confidential. And this person knew that, or they should have known that. It could have been innocent, though. You were dishonest. That's what they're thinking. They think you made promises and then went backtracked. And you know what? Maybe you did, but maybe it was for your own safety, because this person's out there giving away information. Like, just look, some information has to be kept private for safety reasons. We must move on. That's what they want. I need more time. Time to come in with some kind of story, because they're trying to figure out exactly what they did and how they can smooth it over, but there's really no smoothing it over. If they made you feel unsafe, they made you feel unsafe. And this was a learning experience for you, that some information you just gotta gatekeep and you can't tell anyone. I'm talking about financial stuff, any kind of personal information, really. Like, this is someone who maybe was proud of you in some way and was leaking information. It could have been romantic. And you know what, if it was someone who was doing it because they were proud of you, or at least that's what they'd say. Even a friend, like, might have bragged about you, but it's like, word travels really fast, and a lot of people don't take that seriously. So if this person made you feel unsafe, you did the right thing. That is a definite red flag. Some people are just very innocent, or, okay, the thing I said about romance, I'm really getting that, especially a man was like out there bragging that his woman was going to do all this stuff for him, that he was, I'm sorry, that kind of energy. And look, I know some men might get triggered by this, and it's not all men. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm like hearing a conversation where all she's making money, and I'm going to decide this for her. Like, I'm going to sell her car and we're going to get this for me. Like, something he had nothing to do with. He is bragging about and acting like he can take credit for it because it's you doing it. Look, get away from this person. And it could have been friendship, like I said. Someone who's already making plans for your time and your energy, and doesn't have to be money involved. But there's just some kind of big news, and I'm getting that you just cut it off immediately, even the next day after making a promise. And I hate to say that, because you didn't realize how untrustworthy this person was, and how they didn't take your safety seriously, because it's more about bragging. They just had to brag. You are the prize. That's what they were bragging about, that you are the prize. And they know that. But they should have taken your safety more seriously. You hide your pain. This was the last straw, wasn't it? In a long string of events, a long string of heartbreaking events, and you're just trying to hold on. Pay attention to that first heartbreaking event, because that's what usually happens, is we overlook things. We don't see the red flags. We don't want to see the red flags because we want to help someone, or we want to keep a connection going. And they don't realize that. They think it was just one thing, but really there were other things that happened. Go easy on yourself. Please take this one to heart, because I'm getting this was not an easy connection to break, because like I said, there were promises made or plans made. And then all of a sudden you realize this person's out there saying things to people they really shouldn't say, things that put you in danger or things you didn't want out there. And this person didn't really care about it. Well, I was just happy for you. I was just, whatever. No. It's very naive. People just need to keep their mouths shut. It's hard. We live in a world where people, you either know or you don't. You either know to keep your mouth shut about everything, or you're just out there talking to everybody about everything. Just people need to keep their mouths shut. And if you want a new connection like this, whether it was friendship, romantic, whatever, imagine a new connection. I'm sending that energy to you because I really feel like it's a heartbreaking thing, because you wanted this connection to happen. You didn't want this to happen at all. Like, you didn't want to have to let go of this person, but may the next connection be better, be healthier, not someone who's just talking about bragging rights all the time. Oh, look, you are kind. You look much younger than your age, and you become wealthier every day. Okay, this wealth, it's not necessarily financial, although wealth is just a frequency. Money's just a frequency. And anyone who says you're worshiping wealth or money or something, they don't understand. They're stuck in the 3D. They're missing a lot of spiritual lessons. And this person, it's basically they were bragging or giving away secrets, like I said, either about money or about who you are, about some kind of status, about your job. That's not safe. And people should actually know that. A lot of people have to be told. You look much younger than your age tells me that this person took some time off of you that you want restored. And even though time can't be literally restored in the 3D, you can feel like it is. You can feel like you've learned such great lessons that you're grateful for all these things that happened. May you be grateful for this at some point and learn from it and move on. And connections, new connections be formed that are safe and won't violate your boundaries or your privacy. You are kind. That's what this was all about. Like, you were just trying to be nice to this person. That's what it started out with. And you overlooked a lot of things because you were trying to be nice, because you are nice. But you can only overlook things for so long. After a while, if your own personal safety is threatened or whatever, I mean, even if it's not on a grand scale, like even if it's just in like a neighborhood or something, if your safety is threatened, it's time to go. You can't keep that connection. People should know that by now. That's why a lot of people stay very quiet. And this person was not doing that at all. I'm really getting someone who is kind of two-faced, like to your face saying one thing but behind your back, treating you more like an asset, like a valuable, how to say it, like a showpiece. Like a showpiece of some sort. And it doesn't even have to be about physical looks or anything, although it could be. But it's more about some kind of status. Something that you have, something that you're doing. They were bragging. You know what I'm getting? Is I don't even watch The Bachelor. Like, it's really just not for me. But a long time ago, it was probably 10 or 12 years ago now, I remember seeing on all the talk shows and everything, there was this one girl who the guy had picked at the end, and everybody hated her. Well, he didn't realize what was going on until he saw the show later. They got together, but he broke up with her after it ended, because on the show, like every date they had, like to the camera, like he'd be right there behind her someplace, but you know, doing something else. She was very childish, and she would look in the camera and just like thumb her nose at all the contestants and be like, ha ha ha, I have him and you don't, ha ha ha, like really immature. And everybody couldn't stand her, and I didn't know why. I would just see it mentioned. And then when I saw like summaries of what was going on and the fact that he broke up with her, it's like, whoa. I mean, he didn't know what he was getting into at all. And that's what I'm getting, is someone who, to your face, they're one way, but then behind your back, they're like, ha ha ha, look what I'm doing, look what I'm doing. Oh, no. It's a good thing you saw this. Don't regret not ending it earlier. Don't regret that. You learn from this. May any damage be repaired, any time be restored. Like that guy probably was kicking himself. He could have picked another person, but he picks this one girl who was being mean to all the other girls and acting like just a spoiled little brat. And I'm sure he beat up on himself for that, but whoever he is, may it all work out for him, and I hope he's found the love of his life if that's what he wants. And may this connection, like any damage, be repaired and it be replaced by something better and healthier. You are kind, you look much younger than your age, and you become wealthier every day. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.